Good morning, guys. This place doesn't really look like Grimstad, and it's not because I spent like 4 days or so in Grimstad, and during that time I decided to not pick up the camera. I didn't do any filming basically in Grimstad. I just went out on trips around the area without filming anything because I figured, yeah, it would be a nice time to just take a few days of filming basically. So now I'm in Risör, which is about 30 nautical miles north from Grimstad. I had an awesome time in Grimstad, by the way. It was a super nice little town, beautiful church, beautiful small streets, cozy. It's just an amazing Norwegian little town. And now it's time to explore Risör, and today I'm gonna bring you guys as well. So we're gonna take the electric scooter and go inland a bit, see what we can find there. Just have a look at this place, guys. It's just so beautiful. And this is the fjord that goes in from Risør. So the peninsula over there, it's going far out to Risør, and then this fjord comes in to this little place right here. And it's in the sun now. It's actually like really warm. I'm only wearing t-shirt and it's ridiculous. I'm gonna head up onto that top over there. It's supposed to be the highest top in the area, so I can have a nice view over the ocean and fjords and all that stuff. These surroundings are just crazy here. I've been walking like halfway up the mountain now, and it goes like this little valley down here. It's quite steep track, and then it goes up, and you got all these trees and all these red and yellow and green leaves everywhere. And last night it rained a lot, and it was like a gale, so there came a lot of rain. And now when the sun comes on, it's all these smells that just releases from the ground and the trees and whatnot. So it's pretty amazing. Just have a second look at this view, guys. Look at this. This is crazy. Fjords, mountains, ocean, autumn. This is ridiculous. And here we got the top. 2001, I don't know. I think this top like 201 meters high. I don't know if they made 10 too much or so. I don't know. Crazy. Wow. Now where I'm standing right now is the actual top of this mountain. So the thing over there is slightly lower, and then I got another little mast, really old mast over here. And I'm just gonna go out there, have the view over the ocean, read a book or something. It's quite interesting because a lot of people that I met on this trip, on these 1.5 months now of sailing around in Sweden and Norway, most people are asking me why I actually go now and sail now, because there's no other people more or less sailing at this time of the year this far north. And to me it's quite I didn't even think about it before. To me it's just I really love sailing in the autumn, and I think it's possibly September and October is possibly the two best months to be sailing in Sweden and Norway in the whole year, according to me. So to me it's a little bit strange question, but I can understand it as well. And yeah, I mean, there's obviously a reason why there's not so much other people sailing at this time of the year, but to me it is such an amazing time to be around in nature and be sailing. It's not too cold, it's not too warm, it's just amazing basically to be sailing around now. super nice day. Now I'm gonna have to go to a water tap and fill up water in canisters like this. I got 2 5-liter canisters, so that's gonna be 10 liters in total, and I'm gonna have to fill up at least 50 liters, I think. So I'm gonna have to go back and forth 5 times, and it's like 200 meters one way to this water tap. So a bit of an interesting project here in the evening. It's a quite rainy day today, so I figured it's gonna be a mostly inside day and doing some different stuff. So I'm gonna show you what a typical rainy, cold autumn day looks like on the boat. Morning always starts with exercise, so some different exercises. Let's go. Next thing on the list is making some breakfast. I usually make oatmeal, oat porridge, or like hot toast with some chili sauce and cheese and stuff like that. So that's gonna be the case today. Today's breakfast is ready to be devoured, and don't forget about the fried onion stuff on the toast. It just takes it to another level. This next thing on the list is not really my favorite, but 3 days of this, 2 days maybe, I don't know, needs to be done. So let's turn on some good music and get to it. One more thing that I tend to do on these days is read books. I usually do stuff on the computer and the phone as well, play a little bit of games and stuff like that, but I'm trying to stay off screens as much as I possibly can. And I mean, books are, as soon as you get hooked on books, it is so good. It is the best. So books are good, and I'm gonna do some editing later as well. Seems like the rain has stopped. Yeah. So let's get out of this cave. You can actually get a little bit depressed if you stay in the boat alone for a whole day like this. So you need to get out at some point. So now I'm gonna out for 1 or 2 hours walking around this beautiful little town. Cozy day dinner. Time to call it a day. There was no editing today, but I did a good day anyways. Oh, and tomorrow it's gonna be pretty rainy and grey as well, but I might head out sailing in the afternoon and do a night sail towards Sweden again. Not completely sure about that, but we'll see tomorrow night. So I decided to head to Sweden, do a night sail tonight. Time is almost 5 now in the afternoon, so I'm gonna head out. I got about 75 nautical miles to go, so I should be there early tomorrow morning when it's getting light. Gearing up. It's still raining outside. It's not supposed to rain that much tonight though, but we'll see. Putting on a lot of rain clothes and a lot of clothes essentially to stay warm and cozy. So let's see how this goes. Oh damn it. That was a ride. I was just bouncing around like crazy. It was a gale out here. I came a little bit too early out, and the waves were breaking. It was big, and the waves were breaking over the boat. Yeah, you see, it's still big waves here, rocking a lot. Whoop, and stuff everywhere on the floor. So Yeah, but we're doing good. It's early in the morning, and I am only like 8 miles from Risør right now, our destination, and this night has been super rough. Not because the weather's been that rough, but because the autopilot has not been cooperating at all, basically. So I've been hand steering at least 13 hours, more or less straight, and the autopilot's been steering for 1 hour. So yeah, it's been a lot, but it's been a beautiful night. A lot of wind sometimes, less wind sometimes, but good sailing. You got the moon over there, and soon the sun is coming up over there, so still nice. So I'm only like 1 nautical mile from the harbor now, from the mainland, but I can't see any land at all. It's just thick fog all around here. I can see a few islands around me, but otherwise it's just thick fog. It's a little bit creepy feeling, kind of getting back home and see nothing. But I guess it's still there. We'll see. Maybe. Made it back home harbor. Looks slightly different now since I left 1.5 months ago. It was more or less full in this harbor with boats. Now there are, I don't know, handful, 10 boats maybe left. The lobster fishermen and a couple of sailboats. So it's a little bit different, but it's nice. Super nice autumn day. I'm definitely gonna head to bed now and get some, I think, well-deserved sleep maybe. And then I'm gonna head home to my parents and see my family. It's been a good trip. The boat's been handling super good actually. I didn't really expect too much of this boat. When I got it first, I was just like, yeah, it seems alright, but it's been handling better than I thought it would, so super impressed, super happy with that. Yeah, see you next time.